video is sponsored by Give a Little Whistle Travel. Hi there, Denny here from Epcot. I'm just hanging out with a couple of friends of mine, couple of grizzlies. Listen, I am starting a brand new series starting with this one. And if you've been looking for a little Epcot fun, you've found the right place. Let's go. So the new series, I gotta credit my hubby with it. Way to go, Brian. We're gonna do tours of the EPCOT pavilions, but with a twist, because I'm gonna add an element to it that I think is only right to do. I'm gonna try in each of the pavilions a snack I've never tried before in that pavilion. And we're starting with Canada. And forgive me, friends, who would want me to start in Mexico, but I'm starting in Canada. And this is my preferred way of going around the park. It's quicker to France this way, okay? There's a method to my madness. You and I are gonna go on a tour of each of the pavilions, and today's is Canada. So let's take a quick peek. So you'll find everything Canada to the right as you get to the mouth of the World Showcase. And it's so funny to me because I really think a lot of guests don't stop and take time to go into the pavilions themselves. They just stick here on the path and keep on walking, and I think they miss some of the cool things that happen inside. This is the maple popcorn, and this is going to be this evening's snack. I've never, ever gotten the maple popcorn here in Canada, though I have smelled it, and it smells fantastic. So down here at the edge of the pavilion, you'll find merchandise right here. We'll also find the mill stage around the corner. We'll go check that out. But here at the top, we can see that if you want to get to the attraction, there's one attraction here in the pavilion. It's called Canada Far and Wide. So if you want to get there with accessibility, you can go down this way. We're going to go up the steps, though. And then also Le Cellier is down there. We'll see that in just a minute. And some shops upstairs. Here's your accessibility ramp. And then right over here are our steps. The merchandise is cute, I gotta tell you. If you like all things plaid, this is where you want to be. Here we are. These are going to be the steps that lead you up into the pavilion. Now you'll see that at the time of filming, we've got construction walls. Bless Epcot and her construction walls. I tell you what, they can be plentiful at times. That is the Hotel du Canada. That is right now at time of filming, absolutely nothing. You can see one of the windows is absolutely knocked out right now. I understand that it used to be a shop. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Please let me know in the comments. I want it to be a snack location with all my little heart. Let's jump in here to the trading post. I'll show you some of the merch that's inside. Sometimes people forget that there are a couple of merchy stores here, but yeah, there's also a bar in here, believe it or not. It used to be as soon as you walk into the store, but they have moved it so that guests can fully see the eagle that is on the wall. That's such a beautiful and meaningful mural. They wanted to move it out of the way so that guests could truly see it. So this is your bar right now. Pretty is that? Lots of different things can be had here. You can get maple syrup in a maple leaf container, jammies and things as well. Just cute, 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 cute stuff. So cute. These jammies always look so fantastic. Like fuzzy and comfy. Little Blue House, that's the name brand. If you are a pressed penny collector, these are the pressed pennies that you can get here right now. So Canada specific. So we've got mini skiing and we've got Mountie Mickey. So that's a Canadian Mountie. Sledding, skiing, lots of skiing, snowboarding. Wow, Mickey is snowboarding there. And then Pooh in his little raft. Cute as it can be. Cute bag, actually. Canada branded apparel, as you would imagine. Oh my goodness, I love that. That is so beautifully, good grief, so beautifully made. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Another one here. And if you're here on a chilly morning, you can get a hat. So lots of little things available here in this store. Let's head on down. Oh my gosh, look at those cute jammies. Let's head on down. Since we can't go that way, we'll go down toward the gardens. Coming down the steps here, before we go to the gardens, I want to show you the mill stage. This is where you'll be able to see some of the bands who come to represent Canada. Just a break from our tour of the Canadapavilion to remind you that today's video is sponsored by Give a Little Whistle Travel. Listen, let the incredible team at Give a Little Whistle Travel help you with your next Disney vacation. They do it all, from Disney Vacation Club to Disneyland to Disney World and even Aulani Resort and Spa in Hawaii, and Disney Cruise Line. If you've been watching my Disney Cruise Line videos, ooh, it's so much fun rolling onto those ships with money in your pocket in the form of onboard credit. So reach out to Give a Little Whistle today at givealittlewhistle.com. You can also call them on the phone and let Deb and her team work a little magic for your Disney vacation. Thank you so much. Give a Little Whistle. You'll be able to find all the information regarding entertainment in the My Disney Experience app. So there's actually, if you'll click on like the location little emoji, the location thing, you know that thing. Click on that, and then at the top you can choose entertainment. It'll show you different times that the entertainment will happen. Now, the seating is not plentiful here at the mill stage. So if you want to see a performance and you want to be seated, get here like some of these guests are doing, camp out for just a little bit. But this is the stage where even like the most coziest moments, like Festival of the Holidays, they're all bundled up and singing and rocking out. It's such a cool thing. Also, for coffee, this is imperative. There's a Joffrey stand right there. So between Canada and the UK Pavilion, the more you know. All right, we are back right here by the accessibility ramp, and we are going to head down. Now you'll see lots of fountains, water, gorgeous waterfalls, and gardens. Let's go. Here's a formal entrance. It reflects the gardens that we're about to see, so it kind of goes hand in hand, but it announces Canada Far and Wide, the Circle Vision 360, and then also the table service restaurant, Le Cellier. Your KidCot stop is also back here. It can be found at the exit to Canada Far and Wide. It is quieter back here, and it is lovely. It says, these are the Victoria Gardens, and this was inspired by the spectacular Butchart Gardens of British Columbia. These gardens are a reminder and a reflection of horticulture as a work of art and a labor of love. And we've got a duck, and we've got a squirrel out here enjoying being here in the gardens. So these are representative, all this garden area is representative of the Butchart Gardens in Canada. Now, the Canadian Pavilion, Canadapavilion, really tries to take in all that Canada is. Gosh, it's a huge country, right? And there's so many different things about it, from the beautiful gardens all the way to the waterfalls that we're going to see in just a few minutes. But this is all the way to the popping popcorn in the background. This is just so pretty. Now the ducks in the water, bless. I mean, happiness is being a Disney duck. So here's a waterfall. Here's more of like a formal garden waterfall here, right outside of Le Cellier. Let's talk about Le Cellier real quick since we're right outside of it. It is literally, it means the cellar. The cellar. You are eating in a cellar. It is windowless. That doesn't mean it's without charm. It is really rustic inside. It's got a lot of wood in there, but it's also, it's rustic and fancy at the same time. And if you want a good steak, you're going to get one in there. Hands down, hands down. So even for someone who likes her steaks on the well done side, still fantastic. Does it ruin your trip not to get a reservation? No, I would say no to that, but that's okay. It's still pretty fabulous. Let's continue. If you want to get to the KidCot Fun Stop, you'll want to proceed down this walkway right there. Right now, while things are being renovated upstairs, this is the way to get to Canada far and wide. And you can always come this way if you want to. All the rushing water. Wow. Isn't this amazing? So many guests, I really feel like, probably never come back here. Look at this waterfall. Massive. I'm going to go up just another set of steps here before we get to our construction walls on this side of the pavilion. But just look at that waterfall. It is gorgeous, 100%. Please take time to come back here because it's just a part of EPCOT you would have no idea is here until you actually come in to the pavilion or go to see the Circle Vision 360 attraction that's behind me here. This is Canada Far and Wide. It is hosted by Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy. I always say his name wrong. I hope I'm saying it correctly. It's a very cool theater experience. You stand there. They've got lean rails, but you stand there and it's all around you. And it's so much fun because it really does show you the scope of the country. This is Canada Far and Wide.
Hello everyone, welcome to Canada Far and Wide, presented Circle Vision 360. My name is Grace and I'm from Kingston, Ontario in Canada. And all of you are about to embark on a cinematic tour across our home country, carried by two of our award-winning stars, Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara. At this time, we invite you to gather up all your personal belongings and head towards these doors behind me. Just make sure that for your safety, you do stay behind that yellow line on the ground, as the doors will be automatically opening towards you. Thank you all and enjoy the show.
All right. Queued up and ready to go. These are your lean rails. They ask you obviously not to sit on them, but you can lean against them. If you have mobility needs, you can sit here on the benches at the very back. This is what a Circle Vision 360 film is like. Literally, it surrounds you. How cool is that? Love it.
Hello and welcome to our Circle Vision 360 Theater. My name is Eric and I'm from Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia, Canada. For your comfort, we have provided lean rails. For your safety, please do not sit, stand, or swing on them. If you need to exit during the presentation, you can do so using the doors opposite the one you entered. As a courtesy to those around you, please refrain from flash photography and video lighting. We now proudly present Canada Far and Wide.
Legend says the word Canada comes from Kanata, the Huron-Iroquois word for village. And although those early villages have grown into our modern provinces, Canada has remained a cultural mosaic, a place where you can keep and nurture your language and traditions while embracing the future.
All of which has made Canada one of the most diverse, modern, and natural places on the globe. So settle in as we take you on a journey far and wide, across 5 regions, 6 time zones, and 5,700 miles.
Or as we like to say in Canada, 9,300 kilometers, because we have the metric system up here, you know.
We begin on the East Coast in Nova Scotia with one of our true Canadian treasures, the Blue Nose. She not only looks impressive, she can move too. The Blue Nose was once the world's fastest racing schooner.
The Atlantic provinces are well known for their historical towns and traditions, as well as some of the most musical Canadian accents you'll find anywhere in the country.
Canada Far and Wide is so good, and I saw a family turn around and Dad was muttering to himself the kids would be bored. I would like to argue that the kids will not be bored in there. There's so many things going on. You're completely surrounded by all of the screens up above you, and you learn so much. Like, Canada has a desert. If I didn't go there, I wouldn't know that. I am in line for the maple popcorn. It's a long one. I'm hoping it's worth it. It smells, well, you know, if you've been here, you know. But if you don't know and you haven't been here, it smells like caramel. It smells like maple. It smells sweet and syrupy, and I'm very excited. And the band is out on the middle stage now. How fun is that? Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, here we go, friends. Here we go. My maple popcorn. This was $7. They have maple popcorn in a souvenir bucket available for $14.25, and then a refill for $2. So if you, I guess with the souvenir bucket, it's a refill, I would imagine. I just went with the $7, as you can see. And let's give this a try as dusk falls here in EPCOT. Holy cow. Okay, that's amazing. So I want to call it like Cracker Jack. If you've ever had Cracker Jack, you know it's like lacquered. Each kernel is so sugary and sweet. This is akin to that. And some kernels have more than others do, so some are more candied than others. Holy cow, this is good. $7 is a little steep for a bucket of popcorn, but it's fancy popcorn, and I'm really glad I tried it. Like, I can't tell you how many times I have rounded this corner, smelled this sweet popcorn, and never stopped. And so now my challenge is going to be how much of this makes it home to Brian. Yeah, I don't know about that. Don't tell him, okay? So now the question comes to you. Which part of the Canada Pavilion is your favorite? Is it the gardens? Is it the waterfall? Have you enjoyed Canada Far and Wide? Did you like it when it was O Canada better? Do you go inside those shops? Let me know. And then our second question, what should that building be? Like, if you were an Imagineer, what would you make? Would it be an actual hotel right here in the park? How cool would that be? Would it be a table service restaurant? It's got Le Cellier down at the bottom, but what could the top be? Or should it be snacks or merch? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this overview, this tour of the Canada Pavilion. Stay tuned as I continue my trek around the World Showcase. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please like it. Please subscribe to the channel if you'd like to. I'd love to have you hanging out on a more regular basis. And speaking of hanging out on a regular basis, please consider joining the Whole 9 Yards. The Whole 9 Yards team is the team that supports this channel, and they are incredible. And so I invite you to join today. You can check it out, all those details, at patreon.com/Denny_Sunderly. As always, follow me for fun in between the videos at Denny_Sunderly. I tell you, I need some more popcorn, I think. More sugar. My Amazon storefront is linked down in the description box below. I would love for you to peruse that at your leisure if you'd like to. Have a great one, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.